to a bass.
All right. I'm get a good on bass, get it going, you know what I mean.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to Mercury 1 Gaming. Did you notice anything when you saw me appear? Things look, oh my goodness, I'm breaking everything. It's much clearer now. I got a new webcam. Had to get me one of them new. Welcome to the stream. And I hope you all had a great Christmas. My Christmas was over the weekend last week because I was in the hills falling down a mountain with my dad, my brother, my niece, and my mom. Because he needs to pro stream. I am so crisp and clear now. You can see all my pores. Look at them. Look at them. Hope you guys had a great Christmas. I sadly spent Christmas alone by myself at home. It was sad. Yeah. All alone, all by my lonesome. I was sad. I didn't get to have no Christmas by myself. No presents. It was just sad. But my dog's not even in here. It is a pretty nice beard, isn't it? So nice. I just freshened it up too. Put some stuff in it. But it doesn't help. I had a slow Christmas by myself. Slow Christmas. You know what? My Christmas was great. My Christmas was spectacular. Nice pink and purple and pink and orange. Sure. No, my Christmas is good. I hope you guys had a great Christmas too. I hope you got all the nice presents and things you guys wanted for whatever you wished for. All my presents are still in Colorado in my parents' RV. So they will show up eventually, I think. So Henneth was the first to kind of know that I got this, but I got a new webcam, and I am really, really happy with this bug thing. Like this thing is, I don't even know what to describe the size is. Is this the right size? I don't know. It's real small though, but it's 100 times better than the clunky Logitech one I had. Good. That was one thing I was afraid of, because my preview screen shows that it is very slow. And that's just because that's a 2K screen trying to run 4K. I don't know. It may look a lot more crisp now, but I know that the stream itself is still pushing 1080. So the nice thing of being able to push 4K through 1080 at the same time makes this look even better. My bro done came up. I did. I came up. And I don't know what it's going to do, and it may make something happen because of the quality of this camera. It may just
My PC.
I don't know. It might. We'll see. I was at the bottom, but now I'm here. However that saying goes. It's all about how things go. It's all about what we use and what we
Go on ahead. Let's get to a bass.
All right. Get a good on bass, get it going, you know what I mean.
Still nothing. That one tops any other soundbite in the entire world of soundbites. That's all I have to say about that. Because that audio was through a flip camera owned by the one and only Medicine, good friend of mine, brother Kenneth Pullers, great guy. Don't even talk to him anymore because he's a nerd and doesn't want to talk to people because he's a musician now. I'm a streamer and I still make time to talk to people. What is Wooski talking about? Over here talking about Playboy Cardi. Come on now. Edging them on. That's strange. But whatever. You do you. I need that soundbite. I need a Mandalorian soundbite. This is the way. I'll have to go find one after this. But yep. So this tonight's stream is new beginnings. You know, we still got a few days before 2025, but I with my two closest viewers that make sure that my views are constantly being utilized. I want to ask you both a very going forward question. Bro, this game don't make sense. I don't think a lot of things make sense. Anyway, before I get ADHD'd and slapped in the face with ADHD, from 2024 to 2025, what are both of your guys' setbacks? What was something that set you back, but you realized that you knew what you needed to do to fix it, or what you needed to do to push forward business goals? I can see that. You've focused a lot on that. That was cold. Mine, Wooski, what about you? Mine personally was trying to not spend all my goddamn money. Yeah, I feel like I spent more money than I needed to, but it's just life. It's life on Earth. We don't need money. But then again, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now if it wasn't me spending money. Interfered with my mental. I feel that. I feel that to a T. That was, and I think that's why my stream was so hard. Like, my streams were so hard. Like, I had big W's, but I also, you can always do better. Like, so I'm glad you said that, Hen. I'm glad you said that, because I was testing out some audio clips from some stuff, because I was going to do a subscription to a thing called Owned, which is a streaming platform for like overlays and music and widgets and all that stuff for your streams. And I thought, you know what? I could use it, but I decided not to do it just because I didn't want to pay for it. But I started playing with the music that was in there, and I wish I had streamed it or recorded it, because I went off on, like, just, I had an ADHD moment where I went off and I was sitting there talking about You know, just because you had a shitty 2024 and like, and I was talking for myself. I was like, just because you had a shitty 2024 and you fell several times doesn't mean you had to stay down. Like I was going off, and you know me well enough that if I get into something and I can talk deeply about it, I was having a conversation with myself and saying, you know what? Screw 2024. 2025 is all about progression and growth. That's what this whole stream is going to be tailored to. And going into the game that I've been playing for the last few days, which is Satisfactory, I don't get me started on why I'm playing this, because it's absolutely amazing. But everybody's gonna fall. Let me go ahead and add this. Let me go ahead and add this in here. Hold on. Which one is it? I don't remember which one it is. Yeah, let's just do this one. This is to improve on myself. I was turning into future. Back on that mode. Nice. And I think that's... I only got 3 minutes to do this, but... And I think that's the biggest problem with most people. Is there's a lot of success in people that want to be better in life, and people have an issue trying to press forward to make something that is worthwhile in their life. And what they miss out on is the fact that when you don't give yourself the chance to succeed, which means you have to let yourself fall. This is something that I was playing around with inside of when I was messing with that website and listening to some of the music, is when you're a kid, you have a chance to like live. Basically, you don't have to worry about a whole lot of stuff, you know, other than falling and scraping your knee or something like that. What I'm getting at is, being a kid, you don't fall as hard. You just get back up and you start chasing your friend again, or you jump back on the bike and you go. As you get older, one, you become heavier. The falls take a lot more out of you. I will say that in perspective of over the weekend when I went skiing, is the few times that I fell, it hurt. But I got back up and I did it again. And I kept going and I kept going. My dad had to get carried down the mountain on a stretcher. He wasn't hurt, but he fell so many times, he's like, I'm not going down that hill. I was like, all right, we'll get somebody up here. So they came and got him. But what I'm getting at is, when you have an opportunity and you have a chance to succeed, set yourself up to make sure you're always prepared to fall, because you're going to fall. That's the thing with success. So, Hen, Wooski, and any lurkers that show up during the stream, remember that 2024 is either a falling period for you or it was a growth period for you. For me, I was just kind of stagnant. I wasn't really falling behind in anything, but I didn't put myself to excel in anything. And Hen, with you, you know, you had a lot of stuff that interfered with your life, but you always found a way to make the best of it. And same with you, Wooski. It sounds like we all kind of had similar areas of struggle throughout the year, but now it's kind of excuse the language, but it's kind of a fuck it moment now. You know what? Let's make 2025 better. Let's push 2025 to be the better version of who we were, because who we were is not who we are today, and not who we're going to be tomorrow. So what I'm getting at is make the best of the last few days of 2024 before we get to 2025. I don't necessarily believe in year goals because I tend to always fail on those goals, and so I don't really set any up. I maintain a goal throughout the entire year, saying this is what I'm trying to perfect on. So that's my 2 cents. I didn't want to get into something that deep, but I knew that it was a better off chance for us to start. This is basically my 2025 stream. Like, this is the New Year stream because I don't know what my plans are for New Year. I don't know what I'm going to get into during New Year's, any of that stuff. But like I said, this stream is the title is New Beginnings, or a new beginning, and I don't know how this game is going to tie into New Beginnings other than learning to create and progress into things that you want to see, I guess. Oops. Wrong button. Oh, no, it's not. Don't worry. I'm way too far into this one now. I just added more mods to it, so in a sense I technically have everything now, but I still have to gather a bunch of the nodes and stuff like that. But this is, I sent this to him, and he's like, his message to me when I showed it to him was, let me pull it up. So I sent him a video of this building, and when he saw the video, or he saw the picture, he said, "Holy crap, dude, this is your new Minecraft." And I said, "Wait till you see what's happening inside." So I sent him a video, and he said, "Holy God, sweet crazy God Almighty," or "Holy good, sweet crazy God Almighty." And what's happening inside of this building is only 3 resources are being manufactured at the moment to be something else. And then he said, after he saw the video, he says, "Doesn't make any kind of rational sense, but it looks freaking cool, at least. Even Minecraft makes more sense than this." So when I show you the inside, you're going to see why this is a monstrosity of stuff happening. So this whole map that I made is called Astera. Astera Cosmic Logistics. Reimagining resources, the future of manufacturing. I need to put lights in here. It's dark. And the lights are too goddamn big. I can't do anything with them. So, we're going to start out here first. I'm going to go up here. I'll show you outside the window. So, that there is 2 iron nodes. Over there is a limestone node. And then over here, I can fly now. I don't need to. This is a copper node. So everything travels on these conveyor belts all the way around. And goes up them, and they're all organized from which side of the building they go in on. So over here, all 3 of these conveyor belts that go there are iron ore. So they all go through this little machine, they split, and they go through these 3 belts. You got A, B, and C. Then you go to the middle, which is limestone, racks D and E. It does basically the same thing. It goes into a splitter and then goes to 2 belts. No excuses. No excuses, Hen. None. You don't need to tell me that you were on a call just because you don't want to watch me. That's fine. All good. So you get the limestone racks that go through that, and then this one is all copper. So F through H. So there's 3 racks that this goes into. Eventually, the reason I had this set up this way is when we go back inside, I'm not going to fly around. Makes it more interesting to do it this way. When you go back inside, the way that everything is built, I'll eventually move things around and kind of redefine the inside so it does a little bit differently. I had actually planned on doing that today anyway, to kind of ease it up a little bit. But so all 3 of them come in through these conveyor lifts, and then they go into a merger, which then merges them all back together. And it goes through the smelter, comes out as copper ingots, and then it gets split by just a simple splitter. One goes into this, which makes copper sheets, which are these big giant heaps of copper. And then the other one just makes copper spools. And then they go through a splitter. Or, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. So then it goes through a program splitter, which I have it set to send wire one direction and a wire to the other. Basically, that is the same thing as that other splitter. The difference is I can program this to do multiple different things, which is cool. Then it goes in here, and then comes out the other side as cables. And that's all for, like, connecting wires and stuff like that. Then it all goes up into a monstrosity of connections that lead it upstairs. So same with this side. I don't have the limestone coming in yet because, I mean, I do, but I don't have it doing anything. It's going to come out as concrete, which is for building, but does the same thing. I just haven't made that go up yet. And then you have the iron, which is slow moving because of the way that it is split down underneath. There's a good chance it might actually be stopped. I'll have to go check on that. But then little iron rods come out, and then on the other side it's iron sheets. They go through a splitter. One goes one way, that makes the iron plates. And we'll just take the conveyor belt all the way up. Or no, I'm sorry. Those don't make iron sheets. Those make screws. That plate right there makes iron sheets. So you got iron rods. And then it splits off. And goes through that. And yeah. Please don't post random stuff on my stream. Thank you. Have a nice day. Especially when it doesn't benefit the stream in any way. But that's just the basic. And then of course I have water coming into the building as well. So my goal for today is I'm going to go try to find sulfuric acid because I need to start making car batteries or batteries in general. But it all comes out, goes through a set of splitters and mergers, and then comes out, and then all goes into storage. So now I don't have very much because it's slow moving. That's why I need to reconfigure a bunch of stuff because it's not producing quick enough. So I don't have the build concept in there yet, but it's fine. I have the stuff to do things, so. But yeah, that is the Asteric Cosmic Logistics building. But I'm debating. I need to find sulfuric acid, but I'll find that later. And I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to let's see, where's the closest sulfur? $827 meters that way. Oh, there's one. 13, 800. That's going to be the closest. That's going to be the only closest that I can get to. That's fine. And yes, there's only a couple ways. There's a few ways I can do this. I can build giant conveyor belts that come all the way over here. But I really want to fix this because this is bothering me that not enough is coming in. So let's do that real quick. It won't take very long. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to clean this part up a little bit too. Alright, so let's do... So instead of running everything through that, we're going to go back. That's more like it. So now... in a sense, I could speed up these belts and it would push quicker. We have a steady flow of copper now going up there. Tis good. Tis good, I think. Alright, that's better. Now the copper's stacked up out here, which is good. That's what I want. Yeah. Now we're going to do the same thing with the iron. Cheap Yangling beer. Brother Burr. That's right. I haven't actually bought beer in a while. I need to get my own that I drink. Oh, that was something I got for Christmas. My brother got me a home kit for brewing my own beer. All right, let's see how you perform now. Perfect. It is perfect. It is doing exactly what it needed to do. Oh, we are bumping now. Look at all that monies. So I was laying in bed last night, right? And oh man, second nut suckers. My drink is leaking everywhere. Dad, flab it. There's a company here. It's called Cabin Boys, and I believe they make. It's called Tulsa Flag. It's an IPA. It's either an IPA or a pale, or not a pale. That's what IPA is. Nitwit. I think it might be a lager. It's called Tulsa Flag. It's pretty good. It's usually all I'll drink if that's what I can get my hands on. But if I'm out like with family or something and we're all having a drink, then it's usually Boston Lager. I can drink some Boston Lager. All right, so now when in doubt, look it up. I don't remember. Much. What is the alcohol content? Let's see. And I'm completely wrong. It's not Captain Boys. It's called Dead Armadillo. Craft brewing is an alcohol content of 5.5. It's an American blonde ale. I knew it was an ale. I just couldn't remember. And lager is not an ale. That one's pretty good. No, it's called Burke. If you're not lurking, you're not Birkin. All right, limestone. It's a good beer too. So if you ever come near or through Oklahoma at all, and you happen to go through Tulsa, you'll have to get one. And then of course you can be like, "Hey, I'm in Tulsa," and then I will for sure figure out where you're at. Maybe one day Hen will come home and we can go to a main event like we always did. Actually, I think we went to main event once. That was with Raphael and Chase and all of them. AJ, Jay Royal. Alright, limestone's good. Okay. So those are going in a lot quicker. Stuff should be being more quickly produced. Things are still a little slow, but that's alright. But now I've got a constant push of product, so that is good. Which means that one should be spitting now. Yep. That one's good. So the three ingredients aren't even being combined. It's all off of one ingredient for the stuff that's being made. So, Hen, I don't know if you saw it because you decided to go take a phone call because screw Burkerito. Because you weren't around for me to explain it to you. I explained it to Wooski. He saw it all. So what's happening in this convoluted mix of manufacturing gizmos is we got it's not Java. Don't need Java in this. I did find out that there's a lot of mods to this game though that I need to go find. But and this one is a copper drill. This one's pulling all the copper from that little node, sending it down underneath, down yonder way here. And stupid belts. And then it goes this way into that doohickey, splits off into these three belts that go up yonder way again. And this guy has apparently become my pet. And he doesn't leave. I think he's stuck. I can't do anything about it. I can't even kill him. But then it goes up through the ground, through these doohickeys, into this machine so it all merges back to one just single line. Why do I have 3? Because it looked cool. That's where the part that doesn't make sense. I could have just easily ran 1, ran it up here into this, and still had the same amount, but it looks like there's more happening, so it makes it look cooler. Comes out as copper ingots, and then it splits off into this. So 1 goes straight through into that creator, and then goes this way into this creator. This particular constructor is making copper sheets. This one over here is making copper wire. Then it all comes back out. It goes into a splitter again that goes into this constructor, which then comes out as copper cable. Then it splits off but goes up and stays as copper, just a copper spool. Goes up, upstairs. Same with over here. So I have iron ingots coming in, or being made from that. Goes into a splitter. 1 goes this way, and this one makes iron plates, which then goes upstairs by itself. And then the ingots go through this constructor, which make iron rods. The iron rods go through a splitter. The iron rods go by themselves upstairs. They split off and go into this constructor. And then it goes up as screws and bolts and things that go upstairs. And then when it gets upstairs, which I think you saw the last little bit of it in, when it gets upstairs, excuse me, pardon me, goes up into a and there is a rhyme and reason to this thing. So because it comes up into 4 different belts, well, technically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 belts. It all comes into... Actually, those don't merge. This is the only one that does. There's so much easier ways. So, in a sense, there's a lot of unnecessary movements, but like I said, it makes it look cooler than it really is. But it all goes into a splitter, comes back around, merges back together as one single copper movement, and then into the storage containers, which this one has copper and iron rods. This one has copper, or the cables and the copper sheets. It probably would. I mean, it took me... I did this one yesterday, actually. This took me all of 7 hours to build it all. And now I gotta go that way, or that way, to get sulfur. And then I gotta mine that, which half the stuff that's in my pockets I don't need. Actually, I don't need any of it. I'll either make more levels to the building, or I will break it off and move it. Not the building. Hold on. I'll show you. I have ideas. Like, I was at work today, like, brainstorming what I'm going to do next, because there's so much stuff I can do that I need to figure out what I want to do next. But I need to get sulfur over here, because then I can make vehicles, and I need to make these. Then I don't have to worry about going out and mining the other stuff. But I may put another building down there. I don't know yet. We'll see. And then I can do stuff like I can do a whole lot more stuff than just what's happening at that building. I got particle accelerators. Don't know what it's used for yet. Haven't figured it out because I haven't got that far into it. I can make packages of things. There's so much stuff I can do now. But my goal is to get the drones up and running so I can get them to fly all over the place and pick up other resources and bring them back here. Which, that's kind of where I'm debating on. These are like the essential resources. This is stuff to actually build things. And then that's where I'm thinking about building like another factory or something down here. We'll see. But I need to go find the sulfur, which technically should be not very far. Should just be right on the other side of this. So that's all limestone. I didn't realize the sulfur was going to be this close. Ha! Sweet! I may just run a belt all the way over there. Because in order to make sulfuric acid, and in order to make a battery at all, I need where? Let's see. Nope. Production. Nope. Logistics. Nope. No, it's in the it is in my little hub. It's the only place I can do the batteries at. I don't remember where I put the hub. I don't even think I put it out yet. Which I have not. So, let's do this. Let's put this over here. Don't worry. And eventually the trees will come out. I just need to get a chainsaw too. But for now, we're gonna do... pattern. Where? Okay, so it's not in there. Where? Oh, I'm stupid. I gotta use the constructors. That's the only way that batteries can be made. No. Where are the batteries? I don't remember how to make the batteries. Oh, dear. I don't remember where the batteries are at. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this for a second. Okay, so I need sulfur, aluminum solution, and aluminum casing. So, which means I need codex. I'm gonna need aluminum, which in a sense I could do an Aclet casing. Which this is all aluminum extracted from bauxite, aluminum scrap. So I need. God, there's so much stuff that you have to get to make this stuff work. This one's gonna be the easiest because it's sulfur and water. This one is bauxite and water. And that'll make the aluminum casing. And then I can make a battery that needs water. Okay. So let's do alumina. So add to do list. And I'll be able to make let's go for the sulfur. Concrete, rotor, copper, iron. Nothing useful. So let's do this. Let's put a refiner. Oops. Refinery right here. And then let's do miner on top of that. So now, now we break off the water. Let's send it over there too. this instead. To go all the way around back there. Let's see. That's not what I want. Well, I don't know what you want. don't know why. I don't know what you need. You have water, you have sulfur, you don't need anything else. So, I don't know. Is there a different refinery that I need? There's only one, I think. Yeah. Well, okay, so let's see if that does anything. Just flush the whole pipe. We'll just flush the whole pipe. And a good old friend of mine, Mr. Aheneth, I said that my face was bleached and I can't really see it on the display, so we're gonna do this. It is slightly bleached, just a tad. Let me see here. There we go. That's better. Okay. Not sure why it was doing that. Not sure. This new camera is slightly odd. Alright. So water should be coming back here shortly. So it's getting water. I'm actually cheating a little bit. I'm looking up why this isn't working, because with the game, it's been out for a little bit now, I believe, and they said some stuff. So just the clock speed as they're trying to make sure it's processing is the right rate, resource balance, ensure that you. Sometimes the imbalance can cause production issues. Check for issue. May have to restart the game. We'll see. Well, shucks. Did I do it the right way? Maybe I didn't put it the right way. Pretty sure I did, but yep. Okay, let's try something. Let's see. So it's not that. The water's fine. Oh, that's right. It has to... Okay, you dummy. Okay. I forgot that I have to... what was it under? Logistics organization. I forgot it has to have, I believe it has to have the output. That's completely what I forgot. There we go. There we go. At least I'm pretty sure. That's right. I did it backwards. So now... No? I did it right. Didn't I? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Sulfuric acid is a liquid, not a... Come on now. Alright. Let's do... Production. Need... I just want... Jeez. So much stuff that has to be made within it. I honestly may have to go look it up. Because I've got it all coming in. I just thought I could get those by itself, but I guess not. No, never mind. That's making it, but... Well, alright. I am gonna take a slight break. I have not ate yet either. I need to go eat. And I gotta work tomorrow. So that's why this stream one started a little bit earlier, because I didn't plan to do it anyway. But I needed to because I got the camera, so I wanted to see how it looked. And I am currently using a new webcam. It's the Insta360 Link. It's not the 2, but clarity-wise, it's 100 times better than the stream cam I was using. But I will figure out how to make the sulfuric acid eventually, and then hopefully I'll be able to get it back to the building. But as of right now, that's not what it looks like is going to happen tonight. Oh well, I'll figure it out. But this is kind of a short stream one because I didn't plan to really do it. Even though it's Friday and normally I would stream, but I didn't. I forgot I had to work, which I'm kind of annoyed with. So if anything, I'm gonna do another stream tomorrow night and all that good stuff. Oh, and there's Cole there too. Sweet. Sorry, you guys can't see that, but I just happened to find Cole too, which is good. But anyway, I appreciate you guys coming out. A few of the lurkers that jumped in, appreciate you as well. Just make sure you hit that follow button. I don't know if the Discord link has expired. It's not supposed to expire, but I'm going to go ahead and post it anyway. If you can't, just search Burkerita One Gaming. You should be able to find it through your search on the Discord app or program through your computer. And if you can't, you can always hit the link tree. That should work. If that doesn't work either, whisper on Twitch, and then I'll send you the link directly. But you can go to the link tree. You can do that, and then I always post this, and I say it every time. You don't have to do anything with it, but it is there. All that money that ever gets donated to this account will always go towards streams again. It'll never go towards anything stupid. It'll always help the streams enhance, but you don't ever have to feel like you need to do that. That's not a requirement on my streams, nor do I care for it. I'd like to one day. I'd like to get there one day, but we'll get there one day eventually. So anyway, you guys have a good Friday night and Merry Christmas. And if I don't see any of you guys or talk to you before the new year, remember that it's a new beginning for the people that do want to take in goals for the new year and all that good stuff. But if I don't get to stream before then, which I will tomorrow, I'm going to try to do a New Year stream, but we'll see how that kind of goes. I'm sure every other streamer is going to be doing it as well too, so we'll jump in there with them. But I'm going to go support my brother Henneth Pula with Puller Plays. He's going to be going live here shortly. You guys should go check him out. Look for Puller Plays on Twitch, or Henneth Puller is profile handle, and you guys can check him out on there. But anyway, you guys have a great Friday night. Have a good day off tomorrow if you're off for the weekend, and we will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. You guys have a good night.